Articles on ConnectUBus with trending views state, officially, South Africa is a country with a water scarce rating. This is not a surprise for anyone that lives in Cape Town. Drought conditions have been endured for a long time, moving the city towards countless moments when water is simply not available. Farmers often struggle because of water scarcity and low yield. Water stands out as a finite resource. It now finally gets attention at a global stage. The UN has numerously sustainability goals, and water is on the top of the list. Unfortunately, often leaks appeared and countless water pipe breakages impacted water levels and water supply. According to Fixtree-Plumbing.com, numerous preventable leaks weaken infrastructures, and the real problem is that sustainability is very low. In the entire plumbing industry, we see specialties trying to do all that they can in order to increase sustainability. Access to technology can definitely help together with societal behavior changes and a full understanding of how critical the water situation is. Next, MTN Cameroon has appointed Rahul, the current CMO of MTN Nigeria, to CEO of its operations in Liberia starting 1st November replaces Uche Ofundile, who departed Lone Star Cell MTN in July to become the CEO of MTN Benin. With 23 years of experience in the telco space, ranging across multiple geographies, they have spent the last 2 decades in senior leadership roles, driving growth and leading business transformation. He said, "I would like to congratulate Rahul on his appointment," says Ralph Mutpeter, MTN Group President and CEO. Rahul is a seasoned leader renowned for driving innovative digital and fintech advancement in our business and in the telecommunication industry. Read more details on this on ConnectUBus. Furthermore, gender imbalance isn't just another challenge that companies need to overcome. It could be considered as one of the biggest obstacles facing the global tech sector today. This is something we are seeing across many regions, including the sub-Saharan Africa. To start, the tech sector is facing a talent shortage problem, and there hasn't been enough professionals in the existing technology pipeline to fill the positions that are expected to open in the next decade. In fact, Korn Ferry estimates that by 2030, the global tech workforce will be short 4.3 million employees. Achieving greater gender diversity in the sector can help close this huge gap, tapping into the half of the population that has so far been left behind. Read full article on ConnectUBus. Again, on the coast of Namibia, thousands of Dead Sea pups have washed beyond the shore as reported by a conservancy group on Wednesday. Pelican Point Peninsula, a tourist destination known for its colony of seals and school of dolphins, is where the unfortunate pup graveyard was discovered. Get more details on this on ConnectUBus. Lastly, top popular news story on ConnectUBus with billions of views states Sport Minister visits stadiums in the southwest region of Cameroon. Note that in less than 3 months, the African Nations Championship (CHAN) would kick-start come January 2021 in Cameroon. And on Tuesday, October 14, 2020, the Minister of Sport and Physical Education, Prof. Narcisse Muhele Kombi, visited some parks infrastructure in Buea and Limbe. He visited some of the stadiums he likes, like the Moliko Stadium, Centenary Stadium, Middle Farm Stadium, and the Ngeme Stadium. Get more details on this on ConnectUBus. This brings us to the end of the 6:30 news on CMTV. It was compiled and edited by Nambila Christia under the supervision of Mr. Quine Chamba and presented by Bongni Marie Claire. Stay tuned for more upcoming programs on CMTV and have a great week.